so much for finding my channel. If you're new here, I'm very new to YouTube, so I appreciate it every time I get a new subscriber. So please subscribe and like this video if it resonates with you. Okay, so this is going to be your financial read for mid-January till mid-February. Mid-January to mid-February 2020. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's begin. See where your energy's at. Clean energy food. When you fuel your body with healthful organic diet, you increase your energy levels and ability to focus. This automatically leads you to more efficiency, better ideas, and a higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. So this is a you are what you eat card. Okay, this is telling you to cleanse your body and like kind of let it be a temple. Okay, I know there's certain foods that are supposed to clog up your vibrational energy, like cheese and meats and stuff. I'm not telling you to sit and like eat nothing but grass, but you know, I like to indulge too. Hashtag fatty. But whatchamacallit, I try to eat vegan actually, but I fail miserably most of the time. But I don't eat any dairy at all because it doesn't agree with my stomach. But hard, I know. Okay, so let's see how this is affecting your finances. But I think this is just like an, you know, telling you to raise your vibration and kind of get healthy, because that's going to reflect on everything. Let's see where your energy is. Your current financial situation. High Priestess in reverse. You're not in touch with your higher self. Whatever it is, and this is probably telling you that your lifestyle is contributing to you not being in touch with your higher self, like at all. Your crown chakra is completely closed. Okay, let's see what is blocking you in your current financial situation. I've got the Two of Swords and the Queen of Wands. So it's like a person. I get a person. Could this be a business partner? Could this be a boss? Could this be, you know, whatever. They're failing to make a decision. Okay, we've got the Two of Swords in reverse with the, almost dropped it, with the Queen of Wands, okay? Or the decisions they made are blocking you. But we'll get more into that. Let's see what your strengths are, Gemini. The Page of Staffs. You're able to walk the journey. You know what you want, kind of like, but on an immature level. And I'm not calling you immature. I'm just saying that like you're here instead of here. Like the Page of Staffs instead of the King of Staffs. But the Page of Staffs, that wands, but in this deck it's staffs, is that initial spark of creativity. You have a new idea. You have a new journey ahead of you, and you want to start that journey. You want to start a new journey. There's something new you want to start, but you're not in touch with your higher self enough to make those decisions, to go with those decisions, to start that path yet, but you want it. You're holding the staff, okay? Let's see what your weaknesses are. But you're the King of Staffs in reverse, with the Eight of Coins in reverse. It's either that you're not working, you're not managing things properly, the things that you want to work on. You're not managing your work properly, or what you do, you're not working on it, or what you do doesn't come out right. And I've got the King of Wands reversed, so it's like it doesn't come out right. Whatever you're working on, no matter what you do, it doesn't come out right. But we're always going back to the High Priestess in reverse, because this is the center of it. This is you not being in touch with your higher self. I just got very flushed. I feel like I don't know if you can see it in my face, I have like 77 pounds of foundation on. I'm gonna get a drink. I don't know if your lifestyle is contributing to your health, but I was perfectly fine, and now I'm just like super flushed, which is your energy. Okay, your energy is very hot and overwhelming. Let's see what your opportunities for growth are. You have to let something go to start something new. Whatever you have, it's not working. Okay? And you have to let it go. We've got death. Okay? Death, endings. There'll be a new beginning, but only after there's an ending. Okay? And you have to accept that, and you have to let whatever the decision is. We've got the Two of Swords. Whatever the decision is that was hard, you have to do it. Okay? And it's Queen of Staffs. This is a person. So is it your boss and you have to cut them off? Is it a business partner and you have to cut them off? Is this somebody you are tied to in a relationship and then they're affecting your finances? But to do any of that, you have to be in touch with your higher self, okay? To be able to know, to get divine guidance, okay? And to be in touch with your higher self, you have to open your chakras. To open your chakras, you have to be in line and in balance, which goes back to your taking care of your body, okay? Let's see what the advice is from your spirit guides. Ten of Cups in reverse. This is an ending to something that you wanted to give fulfillment. You wanted to fulfill you. You wanted to be stable in it. You wanted all those things, but it didn't, so it needs to end. Okay? That's your advice, to let it end. To pull the plug. To pull the faulty foundation and let it fall like the tower. Okay? Let's see outcome if you take their advice. You will start on a new opportunity and you'll end the opportunity here because it's not going anywhere. The Page of Coins is in reverse, and it's a page. Again, not a king. We're all pages here, okay? We're all pages here. And the king that is on the table is in reverse. Okay, let's see the outcome if you don't take their advice. Knight of Coins in reverse. But the Knight of Coins isn't a bad knight. It's just, this isn't moving anywhere. It's stopped. Okay? It's not going anywhere. You need to end it because this is never going to go where you want it to go. Okay? And it's just stagnant. So if you're in a job and you're thinking about leaving, well, maybe I'll climb the ladder. No, you won't. Or maybe this will happen. No, it won't. Let's get clarifiers. I'm so flushed with your energy. Let's clarify the High Priestess in reverse with the Queen of Wands in reverse. You don't have clarity that the Queen of Wands is in reverse. There's someone you're dealing with and you think they're the Queen of Wands upright, but they're the Queen of Wands in reverse. They're not in control of their faculties, and you're not in control of your higher self. You're not in touch with your higher self. They're not going to be the Queen of Wands upright. Could be male or female. The Queen of Wands is the energy it embodies. Okay? Let's see what's blocking you, which is this Queen of Wands energy. And making the decision to cut it off. And the Page, and being the Page of Pentacles upright. Okay? That's what's blocking you, being the Page of Pentacles upright, going on that new opportunity. Okay? And let's see what your strengths are. You know, Wheel of Fortune, you know what you need to do. You're just not doing it. You know what's there. You're just not doing it. You know where your fate is. You know what you're supposed to do. You know that the Wheel of Fortune spins. You know what your karmic path is. You're just avoiding making that decision. And it could be because you know, your higher self knows. But because you're not in touch with your higher self, you're not getting that information. And you don't have to be psychic to get the information from your higher self. It comes in. That's where like ideas pop in your head and you're like, oh, I forgot about that, and what about this? And that's where creativity comes from. It comes from the Akashic Records. It comes from our higher self, feeding them into us. But if you're not in touch and that connection is blocked because your crown chakra is closed, you're never going to get the details of your Wheel of Fortune. Okay? see what your weaknesses are. Yeah, so justice in reverse with the Knight of Wands for you. So your weaknesses are having balance and being just. Are you giving enough? You know, and then we have the Knight of Wands. So that's why I feel like that is on your side, because the Knight of Wands is that in and out, inconstant energy. That's your weakness. You're inconstant about what you want to do. And, you know, do I want to, do I not want to go? Do I want to go? Do I not want to go? Do I want to stay with this job? Do I not want to stay with that job? And that's why I feel like that lack of balance, that justice in reverse, you not, you know, being just or having balance, that's on your side. And then we have the Star, which is hindering you from getting what you want, from getting the divine purpose of your path. Okay, the Star is the divine purpose of our path, and your higher self is closed off. So you're not going to find that unless you get in touch with your higher self. You need to align your chakras. Okay, let's see what the advice is from our spirit guides for you. Ten of Pentacles. Death to the Ten of Pentacles. Letting go of something that is the foundation of stability. The castle that you built, is it a company? Is it your corporation? Is it a marriage that financially is just drowning you? You have to, whatever that Ten of Pentacles you feel like you've built, that needs to close. Okay, that needs to close out. And death is painful and scary. Okay, and what's on the other side of death is the Judgment card. And tarot goes Ten of Swords, death, for me, the trifecta. Ten of Swords, death, and then Judgment. Okay, Ten of Swords is the pain of what causes the death. Okay, it's the so painful that you'll do anything to have it be over. Okay, which is go to the transition of death. Because people don't willingly go to die. You know what I mean? Like, something has to be so painful for you to let go of life and go to death, which is that limbo period of the transition. And then after the transition, it's scary. You don't know what's on the other side of death. You just know that, you know, you're in the middle, you're death. Death is the transition. That way is the Ten of Swords, which is so freaking painful that you don't want to be in that. You don't want to go to that. So you go to the other side because you can't stay in death. Okay, the other side is scary. What's on the other side? We don't know. Oh my goodness, that's why people, do I go? Do I not go? I don't want to, but I don't want to stay in this pain of the Ten of Swords. So I guess I'll just take the leap and hope what's on the other side is better. And then when you take the leap to the other side of death, it's Judgment. And the Judgment card is beautiful. It's raising your vibration to the spirit level. It's raising your vibration to the light, to something better, to you know, the universe, the higher calling, to your judgment, to your destiny. Okay, but it's, people don't know that on the other side of death is beauty. So it's scary. So some people want to sit in the transition, or they'll sit in the Ten of Swords, which is excruciating. They don't know if you just take that step forward, it's bliss and peace and raising your vibration. You're in that you're in that death, you're in the transition with the Ten of Pentacles that you have built, the Ten of Pentacles that you're a part of. You just need to take the step over the limbo into the Judgment and raise your vibration. Okay, and let's see what the take the step, take the leap. I said your advice is to let the ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, it's not fulfilling you. The Ten of Cups in reverse is you not being fulfilled by this foundation. You're not being fulfilled by this structure, this Ten of Pentacles. It's not fulfilling you, okay? So you need to let it go. And I said take the step into Judgment and the Fool card. That leap into the unknown is the Fool card, okay? That's what you need to do. You need to take the leap off the cliff and go to Judgment, okay? That's what their advice is, okay? And let's see the outcome if you take their advice. Ten of Cups in reverse again to the Page of Pentacles. You're turning that down. Let's see what happens when you turn it down, when you end that. You block it out. Yes, Seven of Wands. I'm asking what's on the other side of that. feel like they don't want to let you know that you have to take the leap first because it's unknown. Yeah, they're not going to let me in. It's going to be scary because I got all swords. They're like blocking me out. I got all swords, 6 of swords. It's going to be scary. But once you do, you're going to move on. 6 of swords is moving on to something calmer. Okay. They don't want you to know what's on the other side of that because you have to take the leap yourself. The Fool card is taking the leap off the cliff without knowing. Judgment is walking away from death to something better without knowing what's on the other side because they want you to have faith, which is because your High Priestess is in reverse. You have to trust the divine and get in touch with your higher self so that you know enough to take the leap. That's why they won't let me in and tell me what's on the other side of that. Outcome if you don't take their advice, Sun in reverse with the 9 of Cups, with the Knight of Coins. It's not going to move. It's never going to get anywhere. It's never going to change. It's stagnant. Okay, you're going to sit, this is the card of wishing on a star, and dream and daydream. I just lit myself on fire. I have a candle over there. You're going to sit and daydream about what you want, what it could be, how, oh, well, what if I did and what if I didn't? But you're going to be stuck in that. You're going to be dreaming and never having. You're not going to be fulfilled. To the Sun in reverse. You're not going to be fulfilled. You're not, it's in reverse. You're never going to get what you want. This is never going to give you what you want. Is it horrible? I don't feel like it's horrible. But it's not happiness, I'll tell you that. Okay? Are you going to settle with this? Is your life going to be something you settle for? It might be okay. It's not happiness. I don't see the misery. The 10 of Swords isn't on the table. Death is here because they're asking you to transition to something better. But, you have to be in line with your higher self. Okay? That's the gist of the reading. Click down here to subscribe and up here to watch other videos. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.